PC, I'm pretty sure, is looking into if loot boxes are gambling. And it's like, you look at all these other games, and so many of them are basically carefully controlled themes or like ways to get kids to use their mom's credit cards. It is gambling. Well, that's actually a good thing. I wanted to talk about this with you guys, and I wanted to hear what you have to say. Do you think that loot boxes are gambling? Because it is an interesting conversation. Yes, they are. So let's look at what the word gambling means, okay? Just a second, let me pull it up. Gambling. Gambling. Okay. So, a risky action for the hope of a desired result. I mean, that's like pretty high. I mean, that could mean anything. Play games of chance for money. Bet. Like, I can't see how whenever there's like a monetary value associated with things that are in games, right? Even if it's not like really a direct monetary value, but like a backwards monetary value, that they wouldn't be classified as gambling. And I think that gaming in general nowadays is just taking this turn of being completely about making everything a gambling simulator. Loot boxes are already banned here. Are Pokemon cards gambling? That's a really interesting conversation to have, and to be honest with you, I don't have an immediate response of like why I think it's different. I do think it's different, but it would take me a while to like think out like why is it different and everything like that. So that's actually a good point, but I do think that it is different to a pretty large extent. Farming something for X hours hoping that you get it as gambling? Yeah, I do think that they should classify loot boxes as gambling though. I absolutely do. I don't like the way gaming is nowadays, and I feel like too many of the companies don't respect the players, and it just becomes more and more obvious. So basically, Fallout, and I'm not really a big person to like keep up with these games, but this is what I've understood so far. Fallout has been a lackluster game, and so because the game has been so lackluster, the developers have decided to solve that problem by giving everybody 500 more microtransaction coins. And that apparently is going to make them all happy, and then nobody's going to be mad at the developers anymore. And I didn't really see like entirely, like I don't understand the game that well, but am I off base there? I'm just curious, am I off base? I don't think that I am. What transmog do you need from Nighthold? I need the cloaks, that's what I'm going for. I need to get past Trilliax, and then I'm gonna farm the cloaks for the items there, yeah. Did you hear about the Power Armor Edition? The what? That's only for the Collector's Edition sucking ass. You should watch Top 10 Remastered things. Yeah, I'll watch some videos in a bit. I plan on that. It's always fun to watch videos. It's not gambling, it's collecting. Yeah, I collect money at a casino. Bethesda got sued? Wow. As I said, like, these companies, like, all they do is care about money. And what's happened is that the money people that are involved in these communities and these companies are the ones that are making the decisions on what happens. And that's pretty much the problem, is that it's no longer the developers making decisions to make the game better. It's people that are in like marketing and accounting making decisions of how the game is going to work. And it's like, I don't think that it's bad to make a profit, obviously. Of course I'd never say that. But at a certain point where like the only thing that you do is like make profit, and like you don't care about like the product that you're creating, you're probably not going to be making profit for very long. And I think that's what we've been seeing for a lot of these different companies and everything, with more and more people. Like I think like Battlefield 1 did really bad, and there's more of these other people that are just saying enough is enough. We're tired of playing these games that are just very clear like money grabs. And that's, I don't know, I feel like it's not even just WoW that this is happening with. There's just so many other games that the same thing is happening with all over the place. Something about the Netherlands and Belgium. No loot boxes are allowed there because they're considered gambling. Well, there you go, dude. There you go. I mean, there's a lot of people that feel that way. Remember whenever games were complete at launch? Yeah, that was like Super Nintendo. Like, that was a long time ago. And any game that was incomplete, people just like roasted the shit out of them for it. But like, remember like E.T. from Atari? That was a terrible ass fucking game, and people still remember that 20 years later. Nowadays, you have all these fanboys who want to go ahead and apologize for a multi-billion-dollar company delivering an incomplete product and call the people that are upset about it incels, losers, and entitled. Yeah, people feel like they're entitled to a product whenever they pay for it. What a bunch of fucking idiots. It's just so sad, man. I could honestly sit here for like, I could do a 24-hour stream just talking shit about the way that gaming works nowadays, right? I really could. It'd be no big deal for me. But, I mean, it's sad. I don't know if it's ever going to change. I really don't. There were a couple of videos I actually wanted to watch with you guys about this whole loot box drama, because it's something that's going to be, I think that it'll be influencing WoW sooner than later. But I don't know. It depends, because in WoW, instead of paying for loot boxes with money, you pay for them with time. That's how it works nowadays.